trying today, matcha pata style instant. These noodles are from Pakistan, and you see the name? I had the voiceover because there was noise in the background, but you get the point. I already cooked dinner and then I just decided to do this. But it's the same way as boiling regular ramen. Put them in a pot. I'm actually going to use, that's the sauce that you put in there, the soup base. Then I'm going to use 2 packs. Let them cook. Now the water was boiling before I put it in there. Now I'm going to stir this in. They're much smaller noodles. I'm going to add my soup base. Both packets. Getting stuff all over the place. We got some ziti in the background. I've been cooking. Stir it a little bit with the soup base, and this is what it comes out to be. I actually added some shrimp, corn, cucumbers, and lemons. A couple seasonings. And there you have it. Let's enjoy this mukbang. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm trying a new ramen from Pakistan. They're the smaller noodles, and I showed y'all a little video before that I had. And it's just, you pour the soup base in like you do everything else. And it's called chat, I guess, pata style instant noodles. Cool. I'm gonna try. I got some do a thumbnail. Alright, I got some corn on the cob, got some cucumbers, lemons, and I got shrimp inside of it. I just, I always gotta add some extra stuff to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Alright, and I got me some hot sauce in case I want some hot sauce. My crystal, my favorite. So I'm gonna start off with a prayer. I have a little story time about this show I watched today. But in the meantime, in between time, let's start this prayer. Amen and amen again. All right, I'm trying to think of the name of the show. I'm trying these noodles. It's in the soup base now. Let them sit for a little bit. They still hot. Still hot. And I noticed I can still keep them crinkly, but I cook these a little bit longer. It tastes like ramen, but it got a little different aftertaste. That's what I got, a little different aftertaste. But they're alright. Would I eat them again? Yes. The show I was watching now, I can't think of the name now, but if I think of it, I'll say it. But if I don't, and I don't remember, it'll be at the bottom of the screen. It was about these teenagers. They was in high school. And these 2 girls, Sarah and Shannon, met, and they was best friends. ever since they were little when they started school. So now they're at the age of 17. Got boyfriends and different stuff. So, Tierra and her boyfriend hadn't broke up. His name was, we're gonna call him Clement. I don't know, it was some kind of name. Kelton or something. I don't know, I'm gonna forget. So it's gonna be Clement. So, Tierra was a loving girl. She always was out with her best friends, and they was going on spring break, I think it was, one of them. And they were going to, she was going to go stay with her friends. Her best friend and her best friend's friends. She was going to go stay with them. All the new girls. So, right before they was about to take this trip, be together, something tragic happened. They ended up finding Tierra, did you see her? They ended up finding Tierra at an abandoned house. And the only reason they knew that she was over there in front of the abandoned house because they heard a scream, and then they started looking out and saw a body. So they called 911. 911 got there, and realized, the detectives got there too, realized that she was stabbed multiple times. And this, it was personal. But her cell phone case was on the ground, so they thought it was her phone. Turned over, so you would think it's just the back of the case. They thought her phone was there. It wasn't her phone. And once they realized her phone was missing, then they was like, we gotta start viewing these cameras. So they got the cameras, the video footage of the street where the girl ended up getting killed. There was a lot of tapes. They were helpful. So, in her pocket, they found the name of the high school on a pass, a hall pass, when she needed for school. Once they took that off, once they took the hall pass, they ended up calling to the school and asking them can they look at their videos and find out who this little girl was. So he let them look at the footage. They followed people with the same, kind of look like her and her clothing that day, because they knew what kind of clothes she had on, because she ended up leaving school early, and that happened to her. But she didn't do it willingly, leave school willingly. So the detectives, once they got the cameras from the school, they was looking at it. They saw a guy following her, and they was talking, chit-chatting like they was, real friendly or whatever. Next thing you know, he took her cell phone on there. Left out of the school, making her follow him. Once she started following him, She must have got mad. So she was just telling him, give me my phone, give me my phone. He finally gave it to her. This is what the detective said. He finally gave it to her. And once he gave it to her, he didn't give it to her directly, he threw it. And it fell on the floor. And he started viciously stabbing her. Now, they caught all this on the camera. And he had called his mom earlier that day after he did the killing. He went back to the school after he killed her. And it's like, he went straight to the bathroom and acted like nothing happened. And then later on, in the day, he called his mom and called her to pick him up because he didn't feel good. That's how they found out who that was. Because the mom had signed him out at the front desk and they were standing there together. And that was the same dude that they seen sneak back into school after the murder occurred. Her mom was so upset. That's the worst. She said she still remember it like it was yesterday. Come to find out, he was obsessed with her, and he thought she was cheating on him. Well, he thought she cheated on him because they had separated. So he was still mad at her from him thinking she cheated on him. And she just was ignoring it. When he took that phone and did that and killed her, he had that was planned. You gonna check my phone and take me all the way to an area and then kill me. And we supposed to be in school. Nah. So, when the cops did question him, he acted like he didn't have a care in the world. He just kept saying, I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't do this. So they asked him. They said, we're going to ask you this question. Did you leave out of school? And so he continued his lies with the cop. The cop said, Mom, because they asked him, they said, did you leave school today? He said, no. With a straight face. They said, did you leave school today? He said, no. He said, Mom, that's lie number one. I told you we know everything that went on. And they did. They had all the videos. That was one day they didn't try to pull a trick on the kid. The cop walked out because he kept acting like he didn't want to talk. And I left him there. And told her, you ain't, what is it? Oh, the mom told him when they left him in the room, you know you ain't never going home, right? You know this, you know that. He was like, Mom, I know I ain't never going home. So, he basically told her what was going on. When the cops came back in there, they did a rewind and went in there and told him, all right, you're under arrest for the murder of Sierra, such and such. And he sat there like it didn't even matter. He never even cared. But then they went to his house and found the bloody clothes in his trash can with the knife pocket thing where you put the knife in. He must have got rid of the knife, and they confiscated his shoes, and he had her blood on all that stuff. But his lawyer argued, his defense attorney argued, he was a kid. He don't know. He don't even have a mind of an adult. He can't drink. He can't smoke. He can't do none of that by himself. He can't even go to the military. Arguing his case, so that he didn't want him to get that much time. The judge ended up giving him 12 to 15 years for her life, and she was only 17. They ain't even give me more time than when she was on this earth. You don't understand. That's good. I can eat these. I can definitely dig it. Especially with this lemon in it. That just make everything perfect. Yeah, but that's like, it felt so unfair. I can only imagine what the mom felt like he didn't get no time, but the mom just said she can't believe he did it. Not how he used to be innocent looking. So she didn't think. For 1 second, he would do something like that. But maybe he did. The only thing I see he did different when he was going to court was cut his hair because he had dreads. That still don't change who you are. And every year her best friend and all her other friends, they get together and celebrate life for her, not her death. So every year they do it. It's just, it'll never stop. And that's a friend. Because some people be like, they wait till you die, something happens to you for them to say, oh, I missed him, I used to be around him all the time, I was this, I was that. And talking good about you, like how y'all hung out, but then nobody else don't know you. So don't always believe the hype at all. Don't believe the hype. Alright, y'all, I'm about to actually end this video. Just wanted to get on here and eat with y'all real quick, tell you a little story time. And I still can't oh, excuse me. Think of it. It's gonna be on screen anyway. No, it's not even lives here. I'll put it on there. Anywho, y'all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on those post notifications so you know when your girl uploads her next video. Until next time. See ya.